Hello, good afternoon, everyone. This is Life Issue and this is Blessing. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Now, don't forget to like, don't forget to drop your comment, and please don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. I was just going through Tunde Ednot's page and I saw a message that was sent to him by someone in Wuhan, China, or somewhere in China. I'm not particularly sure it's in Wuhan, about what was happening to Africans, Nigerians in particular, in China. Now, that was news to me. I didn't know much about it. I've seen a clip from Linda Ikeji yesterday, but I didn't really get what that was all about. So I had to do a little bit of research.
We are too many. We are too many. We are too many. We are too many. They keep pursuing us. They keep pursuing us.
Ever get up the man, so and no exit ever, no exit, no exit, no exit, no exit, no exit, no exit, no exit.
Hey guys, you see, it's a McDonald's. They don't even allow foreigners not to eat in McDonald's now in China. You know. It's like why can I see it? It's like, you see how many empty spaces? They don't even want to let foreigners now to sit in McDonald's and eat. Fucking animals.
Ever get up the man, so and no exit ever, no exit, no exit, no exit, no exit, no exit. No exit, no exit.
Africa, Chinese leave Africa. Africa no do anything, but now Chinese come here, pursue us land. Chinese Africa, everywhere Chinese. Don't worry. In Ahoua, Chinese Africa, Chinese everywhere. Look at what they are doing. Don't worry. Chinese everywhere, Chinese Africa, Chinese my country. Chinese for my country. Chinese for my country. Chinese leave my country. We not do Chinese anything. Chinese Africa everywhere. Chinese my country. Chinese leave Africa. But Africa no talk. Look at rain beat us your country. Look at rain beat us. No problem. Chinese my country. You see Chinese my country kill. You see Chinese they my country. Chinese Africa. Chinese the whole world. Chinese my country. Don't worry. You see. In Afua, they are in Melbourne. They Chinese during my country. Many Chinese my country. Chinese my country. Chinese full everywhere. Don't worry. Chinese my country. Chinese none of my country. Look at what I do. Chinese my look at you people are pushing us in the rain. It's very wicked of you. Chinese my country. Wicked people. Chinese Africa. Chinese full everywhere. Nobody touch Chinese. Chinese full my country. Chinese full everywhere. What you people do? Very wicked. Don't worry. You see what we do. You doing racist. We'll kill all of you Chinese. Don't worry, you see. Don't worry. Back Emperor. Don't worry now. Hapua, back Emperor. Chinese my country, you see what will happen. Hapua, Emperor. Hapua, just Hapua. Chinese everywhere. Chinese Africa, Chinese everywhere. You see Chinese kid. Don't worry, you see what happened in Africa. Don't worry, Chinese virus, you don't want to. Chinese virus, Chinese kill everywhere in Africa. Chinese everywhere, Chinese, you see what will happen to you people. Don't worry, you see what will happen. So, in Africa, Ana chizgo yo gon. Hapusia. Mana ana kwata no nwolo ebe onye mo eje. Because as is go ndị mmadụ n'ụlọ. Do na aman lodge kwa na hotel. So between the 2 months. Between the 2 months.
You're just not aware. They don't even allow us to stay one place. We are just walking on the road. You see, they cannot give us house. They cannot give us hotel. They cannot provide a place we can stay. They are just following us. You see, they are just following us. They don't want us to stay one place. After we have spent 15 days in the hotel, after quarantine us for 15 days, they cannot allow us to stay one place. They didn't give us any hotel. They are still chasing us.
For now, for I see no never lose. But I can't do any this year. What the meal? Nandi Garahia. Only any hotel. After Capo in time, it's about for 14 days. So, yeah, the thing. We are up on no good outside. So, Monday, we are here. For the ashes, no maha. So, mention on the so, you are here for now. We are on the we are on the we are in the sauce on the buy. Sauce on the so, yeah, the thing. Enough, medically.
So the first thing they requested is my passport. They want to see my passport. That's the first thing they requested. Okay, so I'm going to show them my passport. But hello, you can speak English, right? Yes. I need to record it because I don't really know what this is about. My embassy doesn't know about it. Do you understand me?
But
so
you are pretty safe, so.
No, yes, I know I'm safe, but I need to get an evidence. Okay. It's for my own safety also. I need to do that.
You can put it there.
Okay, no problem.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then another circumstance, my embassy should have already told me that.
Sit down, please. We'll take this later. First, let me ask some questions.
Okay.
Do you live here on your own?
I live with my cousin Thomas.
Thomas? But
yes.
He's in Ghana
He's
now,
in Ghana right now. Yeah.
The other one went to
Yeah,
Sichuan,
Jonathan
right?
is Sichuan.
Yeah. There is another one registered under this called Dorcas.
Doctors. No, she's gone to Ghana a long time ago, more than 1 year.
Not even China.
No, not in China. It wasn't in Ghana.
Okay.
She just came for a visit.
Live here, you.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna take the test. It's gonna be a Q-tip. It's gonna reach to your throat, so you're gonna feel a little bit uncomfortable. Okay. Can you take off your mask?
Okay. So if I want to, is it just a test? Nothing more involved,
yes,
right?
Just a test.
Just a test.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we just want to make sure that you're healthy. We'll let you know.
All
it's
right.
like a free test for you.
Okay. If it's just a test, I'm okay.
Yeah, it's a test. Can you put the mask on?
All right.
Yeah.
Your passport.
Okay.
We'll let you know the detail. We'll let you know the results. 什么时候？明天吗？在下面哦。
翻一下，看一下最后一张。
最后一。
You last.
Now let's do this was.
你要看签证是吧？
对。
The visa.
My visa.
Yeah, the visa.
January 23rd.
Oh, okay.
这个要拍一下。
Sorry. 好，把那个路径也拍一个。哦，拍个时间。
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so how long is it going to take for the result to be out?
Like a day.
A day.
Give or take. Yeah.
Okay.
If you are like you're okay, you don't have the virus, maybe nobody will call you. If you have this virus, someone will call you. Okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Okay, have a good day too.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Have a nice day. Yeah, so this is it. Actually, they didn't want me to record. She said, no, it's not okay to record. But look here, it's my safety. And then I don't know what you have in those swaps. I need to have evidence because it's been like 3 months I've not been outside China and I don't really go out. So I believe he has to test negative. There shouldn't be anything fishy. So that's it.
And like most of us are at home, this news is not on CNN, it's not on BBC, so we're not even aware. This makes me wonder, why is this news a silent news? Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's about the racism going on in China against Africans, Nigerians. So it's not particular to Nigerians anyway, because that's what some people are commenting on. No, it's not about Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. This racism is against blacks, okay? And particularly Africans, because they are not doing the same thing to Americans. So the American citizens are left out who are black, but the Africans who are black are actually being the ones that are being persecuted. So you need to get the story straight, because what people are commenting on when I was reading the comments is, why are the Igbo people there? What are they doing? Why are they there? What are they doing there? They should come back home. Let's get a point that most of the people that are there actually are living there. So in China, there is a particular city called Little Africa. Now, I don't know how to pronounce that particular place in China, but it's something like this. Angozaho. I don't know. That's what I'm going to put the name here for you. So that's the name of the city. And that is where most Africans live. And this is where this is happening. Now, last week, there was a story about a Nigerian that bit off a nose because of the way they were treating him when he was in quarantine or he was in the hospital. And this caused a xenophobia about Africans, especially Nigerians. Now, it has always been there. I was going through newsfeed and trying to research about how Chinese feel about black people. And what I can see is that racism in China has always been there. It's always been known. Nobody is disputing that. They don't like Africans marrying their girls or the boys. They feel that marrying an African is like changing the Chinese blood. So they hate it. Now, I came across this website, Wobo. Yeah, please, if there's anything you can do for me today, is for you to go to that Twitter account and read the kind of comments people are making about immigration, about Africa, about coronavirus, and the way they are talking about Africa. I was dumbfounded. Like, in this day and time, people still talk this way. So let's not start criticizing our people who are there. We all know that Africans are in every country around the world. Why do they leave home? They leave home because our governing bodies, our ruling parties have refused to help us. Instead of them helping us, they are looting our money. There is no health care. The economic situation there is very poor. So people leave Africa because of economic reason, to better themselves. So let's not start, abusing them and asking them what are they there for? What are they doing there? We all know that the borders have been closed for some time now, so nobody traveled recently. So apparently, either they have gone there for business before the border closing, or they live there. That is a fact, okay? But let me even ask a question. Does it really matter whether they went there for a job, whether they went there to buy stuff, whether they are living? Does it really matter? Why are we petty? Why are we talking about that? why don't we focus on the racism? Why don't you focus on the fact that people are being thrown out of their house? People are being denied services like ability to rent houses. They cannot eat in restaurants or bars because they're Africans, because they're black. When did we get back to this place as a world? You know, when I was growing up, I used to hear of what happened in South Africa, apartheid and everything. I was like, oh my God, that's not true. I mean, does that happen? I used to hear what even happened in England, in America. I'm like, segregation. I mean, what? But for me to be hearing of this happening in this century at this time because of coronavirus, you see, racism has always been there. Or thinking that they are, superior than a black person has always been there. I mean, people hide it, but we can see it coming up during this crisis. A French doctor went on air last 2 weeks to tell us that they should go to Africa to test vaccine. Like we are guinea pigs, we are not human. And there was a backlash. But how many celebrities that are white that talked about it? Not much. Only the black celebrities. It went down. And now, racism is happening in China. How many people are talking about it? I went to CNN. It wasn't a news flash. I went to BBC. It wasn't a news flash. I went to Fox News. It wasn't a news flash. How can it be a news flash? I mean, yeah, there's bigger fries to fry. So, what do you expect? How can Chinese be treating Africans this way? It now made me start asking myself a question. Are there Chinese in Nigeria? So I had to go and research. And you know what? Yes, there are. We have China plants. We have companies. We have a lot of them establishing businesses in Africa. Do you know what? If we're all going to bring in nationalism in this coronavirus time, it's going to be hard for every country. Chinese companies have vested interest in Nigeria. That is why I love presidents like Obasanjo. Buhari is not in any way fit to be a president. Sorry, if this is happening in Babangida's time or Obasanjo's time, these people would have lost their investments. You could have called their president to tell him what the repercussion would be. But no, Buhari doesn't care. In his mind, it's only Igbos that are there. It's only Igbos. But people living there are a lot of other tribes there. So let's not start talking Igbo, because it's so petty when we do that. We are Nigerians. Until you guys allow Abia friends to go, at least you still have to work in the interest of Nigerians. So, why am I doing this video? Just like me, if you're out there and you're not aware of what is going on, now you know. We need to start talking about it. We cannot allow any country to feel that they can treat our citizens this way. They might think that we are inferior in their eyes, but let us show them that we have pride and we love ourselves and that we're Africans. You cannot put us down. So, if you know any celebrity out there, if you know anybody that's an advocate, anyone that have a social media handle that is not talking about this, please go to my Instagram, get the video, tag them. Ask them, why are they not talking about this? We need to make noise. We need to talk about this until the Western media gets into it. Until this is investigated, because it's inhuman. Why will you want to treat us this way because of coronavirus? We didn't bring it. It wasn't caused by us. There are a lot of conspiracy story of how it happened. Now maltreating a particular race because you are scared, because you feel the virus will come back again, that is wrong. If you feel it's caused by them, now that you have cured yourself, why don't you treat them the way you've treated your people, instead of treating them as if they are commoners, nobody, throwing them out of their homes and starving them? It is wickedness. Right, what do you guys think about this story? I mean, I am so angry when I saw it. I mean, I couldn't believe that this is happening in this century. But yeah, it is happening. So let's talk about it. Drop your comment. Please tag someone. Please share this video. Let's get our government involved. If they don't want to talk, let's make sure that they know that is in their face until they talk. Hashtag your local government, your governor, hashtag the presidency until someone tells us what they are doing about this behavior of Chinese to foreign nationals. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please drop your comment. Please share. Let's get people talking about this. God bless you.